Hello. I am José Antonio Hernanz Moral, a professor in the Department of Education at the University of Cantabria, Spain. In recent years, my research interests have focused on the development of citizenship in the 21st century, particularly from the perspective of the knowledge society. In this communication, I present some ideas on the concept of learning cities and their potential for shaping livable cities in this knowledge society. I will address four central sections: I, the philosophical foundations of innovation and Homo Innovans, the type of space we seek to live in; 2, education and the cultivation of critical and creative minds, the proposal of learning cities; 3, applying innovation in urban planning and design, the learning city as an urban horizon for social innovation; 4, final reflections. 1. The philosophical foundations of innovation and Homo Innovans. Currently, the anthropological question has evolved to address human nature in the context of the knowledge society, where technoscience plays a fundamental role. Technology and science have transformed our understanding of the world and redefined our relationship with the environment and ourselves. In this sense, it is recognized that technoscience has generated significant changes in how we understand human nature. Technological advancements have expanded our cognitive, communicative, and physical capabilities, granting us unprecedented access to information and knowledge. However, at the same time, they have also presented new ethical challenges and dilemmas that lead us to question our own essence and purpose. In this context, we can think of the human being as Homo Innovans. This concept emphasizes the idea that in the knowledge society, the anthropological question seeks a reassertion of human intelligence, and its integration with technological and scientific development. In this context, we can think of the human being as Homo Innovans. This concept emphasizes the idea that in the knowledge society, the anthropological question seeks a reassertion of human intelligence, and its integration with technological and scientific development. It is recognized that the mere acquisition of knowledge and the application of technology are not sufficient to achieve true cosmopolitanism and human freedom. It is necessary to explore in a deeper way the intersection between the sciences and the humanities to better understand the complexity of the human. This integrative approach allows us to reflect on the impact of technoscience on our conception of human nature. How does the use of technology affect our way of thinking, relating, and living? To what extent does technoscience shape our individual and collective identity? What ethical and social implications arise from these advancements? These are some of the fundamental questions that arise in the study of technoscience and its influence on the understanding of human nature, ultimately pointing to the usefulness of Homo Innovans in understanding ourselves in the present. In this context, the field of science, technology, and society, SDS, studies acquires crucial relevance. These studies explore the interactions and dynamics between science, technology, and society, analyzing how scientific and technological advancements influence our conceptions of human nature and the configuration of our societies. SDS studies have the responsibility to promote a critical scientific and technological literacy that goes beyond mere complacent acceptance of technological advancements and fosters a deep and reflective understanding of their impact on the humanization of Homo Innovans. Homo Innovans in human beings is in a society marked by the need for a critical scientific and technological literacy. This type of literacy implies developing skills and capacities that enable individuals to critically evaluate scientific and technological developments, as well as to understand the ethical, social, and political implications that accompany such advancements. The knowledge society demands an active and reflective citizenship that is capable of participating in debates and decisions related to science and technology. SDS studies can provide the intellectual and conceptual tools necessary to promote this critical literacy. Promoting humanism in modern societies involves focusing on social innovation, which entails seeking creative and sustainable solutions to social and environmental challenges. Technoscience can play an important role in this regard, but only if guided by ethical principles and democratic values. The emphasis on social innovation implies that scientific and technological progress should not simply pursue economic growth or technical efficiency, rather, it should address the real needs of individuals and communities and contribute to the construction of a more just, egalitarian, and human rights-respecting society. It is within these types of spaces, where these needs and aspirations are addressed, that the cities of the 21st century that are worth living in are framed. 2. Education and the cultivation of critical and creative minds, the proposal of learning cities. The knowledge society, while promising greater access to information and knowledge, also poses challenges in terms of socio-economic gaps. Not all individuals have equal access to education and developmental opportunities. In this regard, spaces of knowledge within urban life acquire crucial significance. These spaces must be designed to foster inclusion, diversity, and civic participation. They should be accessible and open to all individuals, regardless of their socio-economic background. By providing an environment conducive to continuous learning and knowledge exchange, a solid foundation is established for social innovation and the construction of a more equitable society. Lifelong learning is a central idea in the concept of learning cities by UNESCO. Lifelong learning is deeply rooted in the concept of learning cities proposed by UNESCO. This approach recognizes that the educational process should not be limited to formal years of education but should extend throughout a person's entire life. Learning cities thus become spaces where access to continuous learning opportunities is promoted and facilitated, both in formal and informal contexts. It refers to the idea that learning does not end when formal education is completed, but rather is a continuous process throughout life. Lifelong learning entails recognizing that the acquisition of knowledge and skills is not confined to traditional schooling years. Formal education provides a solid foundation, but learning must continue as we face new challenges and changes in our society. Lifelong learning enables individuals to adapt to new circumstances, update their competencies, and broaden their intellectual horizons throughout their lives. All individuals have the right and duty to continue learning and developing personally and professionally, regardless of their age or educational level. Lifelong learning is a fundamental right and duty of all individuals, regardless of their age or educational level. Each person has an inalienable right to access learning opportunities that enable their personal and professional development. Moreover, a commitment to continuous learning is a civic duty as it contributes to the enrichment of society as a whole by fostering active participation and the development of individual capacities. Lifelong learning can take many forms, from formal courses in educational institutions to informal learning at work or in the community. Lifelong learning is a multifaceted process that encompasses diverse forms and contexts. While formal courses in educational institutions play an important role, learning also occurs informally in work environments, communities, and everyday life. Learning cities recognize and value this diversity of learning forms, promoting policies and practices that support both formal and informal learning, thus fostering a comprehensive approach to the development of the creative mind. Learning cities are urban spaces that promote lifelong learning and social innovation. Learning cities are conceived as urban spaces that promote lifelong learning and social innovation. These cities are characterized by their commitment to holistic human development, providing conducive environments for learning at all stages of life. In doing so, they create an environment in which the community can actively engage in acquiring knowledge, skills, and competencies relevant to their personal and professional development. Additionally, learning cities foster social innovation by promoting collaboration and the exchange of ideas among diverse social actors. Social innovation can be fostered by learning cities by creating physical spaces for the confluence of life education and social innovation. Social innovation is strengthened in learning cities through the creation of physical spaces that allow for the convergence of life education and social innovation. These spaces are conceived as collaborative and co-creation environments where education and innovation intertwine to address social challenges and generate creative and sustainable solutions. By providing an environment conducive to interaction among different social actors such as educators, researchers, entrepreneurs, and citizens, learning cities foster the generation of ideas and projects aimed at improving the quality of life and promoting more equitable and sustainable social development. Learning cities can contribute to social, economic, and environmental development. Learning cities play a crucial role in the social, economic, and environmental development of a society. By promoting lifelong learning and social innovation, these cities drive the growth and well-being of their inhabitants. In the social realm, continuous learning strengthens inclusion and civic participation, promoting a more equitable and cohesive society. From an economic perspective, access to learning opportunities and the fostering of innovation stimulate entrepreneurship and job creation, thereby driving local and regional economic development. Furthermore, learning cities, by addressing social and environmental challenges through social innovation, contribute to building a more sustainable future, promoting environmentally respectful practices, and enhancing the quality of life within communities. 3. Applying innovation in urban planning and design, the learning city, an urban horizon for social innovation. The focus on social innovation emerges as a pathway towards achieving the goal of making a city a livable city in the 21st century, by transforming it into a learning city. Social innovation entails seeking creative and sustainable solutions to social and environmental challenges, taking into account the needs and aspirations of individuals and communities. Technoscience can play a significant role in this process, but only if guided by ethical principles and committed to the well-being of Homo Innovans, rather than solely pursuing economic growth or technical efficiency. In this regard, democracy emerges as the most suitable mode of coexistence in modern societies. Democracy provides an institutional framework that promotes citizen participation and collective decision-making, ensuring that scientific and technological advancements are discussed, evaluated, and regulated in a democratic and transparent manner. Furthermore, democracy fosters inclusion and diversity of perspectives, avoiding the concentration of power and promoting equal opportunities for all. In the knowledge society, the anthropological question has shifted towards social studies of science and technology. Science and technology studies, SDS, bear the responsibility of promoting a critical scientific and technological literacy that avoids complacency towards technological advancements and promotes the humanization of the human. Modern societies can deepen the path of fostering humanism by focusing on social innovation and anchoring themselves in democracy as the most suitable mode of coexistence. Only through a reflective and critical approach, guided by humanistic and democratic values, can we ensure that science and technology serve the well-being of Homo Innovans and contribute to the construction of a just, egalitarian, and human rights-respecting society. The most appropriate way to achieve this is through a proposal for lifelong learning in and for the promotion of learning cities as spaces for the generation and social appropriation of knowledge, with a focus on fostering critical citizenship that will effectively make 21st century cities livable cities. Thus, social innovation, within the context of learning cities, emerges as a driving force for social change by seeking creative and effective solutions to the social problems we face. This approach is characterized by the creation of new ideas, products, or services that comprehensively address complex and persistent problems affecting our communities. By relying on a deep understanding of these problems and fostering collaboration among diverse social actors, social innovation positions itself as an engine for social change. Active community participation is a fundamental characteristic of social innovation. Recognizing that social challenges cannot be addressed individually or in isolation, social innovation draws on collaboration between different actors, such as businesses, non-profit organizations, local governments, and the affected communities themselves. The inclusion of these stakeholders ensures that proposed solutions are relevant and effective, as they benefit from the diversity of perspectives and knowledge present in these actors. Anticipating the challenges of the 21st century constitutes another relevant aspect of social innovation. Rather than adopting a reactive stance towards emerging challenges, social innovation urges us to develop proactive and anticipatory solutions. This posture is based on the creation of creative and innovative solutions that, being scalable and sustainable, are prepared to confront future challenges. Thus, social innovation allows us to overcome the reactive approach and compels us to be active agents of change. However, the knowledge society, while promising in terms of economic and social development, can exacerbate existing socio-economic gaps. While knowledge becomes a key resource, not everyone has equitable access to education and knowledge. In the face of this reality, organizing urban life around a network of knowledge spaces emerges as a valuable proposition. These spaces, both physical and virtual, are designed to foster continuous learning and the exchange of knowledge among diverse social actors. By facilitating social innovation and citizen participation, these spaces can contribute to reducing socio-economic gaps and promoting more equitable and sustainable development. At its essence, social innovation seeks to address social problems from a holistic and systematic perspective. Unlike traditional approaches that may be limited by entrenched structures and practices, social innovation invites us to explore new ways of thinking and acting. By breaking down existing barriers and fostering collaboration among different social actors, a space is created for the development of more effective and transformative solutions. Active community participation in the process of social innovation is a key element in ensuring its relevance and effectiveness. People who directly experience social problems possess a deep and contextualized knowledge of their reality. By involving them in the search for solutions, their expertise is harnessed, and they are given an active role in shaping their own future. This strengthens a sense of belonging and empowerment, promoting greater acceptance and adoption of the proposed solutions. 4. Final reflections. Learning cities represent a holistic and dynamic approach to education that recognizes lifelong learning as a right and a duty for all individuals. These cities foster diverse forms of learning, promote social innovation, and contribute to social, economic, and environmental development. By creating conducive environments for continuous learning and active community participation, learning cities become places where the potential of Homo Innovans can flourish and where creative and sustainable solutions to present and future challenges are generated. Learning cities foster an innovative culture that drives sustainable and technological development. These cities become hotbeds of ideas and creative solutions that address contemporary challenges. They promote collaboration among diverse actors, such as governments, businesses, and communities, to generate projects that promote sustainability and social well-being. The innovative culture nurtured in these cities becomes a catalyst for change, promoting the adoption of clean technologies, the implementation of sustainable policies, and the creation of projects that seek to improve the quality of life for their residents. Social innovation plays a relevant role in driving social change in learning cities. By seeking creative and effective solutions to social problems, fostering collaboration and participation among diverse actors, and anticipating the challenges of the 21st century, social innovation positions itself as a key tool for addressing the challenges of our society. Likewise, organizing urban life around knowledge spaces can enhance social innovation and citizen participation, closing socio-economic gaps and promoting more equitable and sustainable development in our communities. These knowledge spaces become conducive environments for the exchange of ideas, collaboration, and the generation of innovative solutions to social problems. Social innovation, in the context of learning cities, emerges as an engine for social change. Through the pursuit of creative and effective solutions, collaboration among different social actors, anticipation of 21st century challenges, and the creation of knowledge spaces, the possibility arises to comprehensively address social problems and promote more equitable and sustainable development. Social innovation invites us to reconsider our practices and adopt transformative approaches to build more inclusive, participatory, and resilient learning cities. One of the most interesting aspects of learning cities as livable cities is that they are the best candidates to be sustainable cities. Learning cities, as sustainable cities, offer better responses to the challenges of urban resilience in the face of natural disasters or extreme events, as they promote urban planning with appropriate infrastructure and ensure a rapid and efficient response to emergency situations, which are key components in building a resilient city. Thank you very much for watching the video and considering my proposal. I look forward to your comments and feedback. I would like to remind you of my email address.